If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
We all need resin. We all need it. None of us got it. I currently have 5 resin, so I'm halfway to being able to get 6 weapon crystals if I were dumb enough to do that. Yo, my Ganyu, not too good. Not too good. 63, 158. Have Amos. My current build, I'm running attack sands. I know you normally want to run elemental mastery on a melt build. I don't like having my build restricted to just melt. I mean, if I were doing like Abyss or something, but for like normal running around, it's not really practical to be setting up melt for every shot. So for me, I'm running just attack sands, so I know. I also am running 4-piece Shimenawa because it's my current best option for her. I'll at some point swap over to probably 4-piece Blizzard Destroyer to try out like a burst build on her. My Shimenawa set is my best option for her, but it is very awkward to use, generally speaking. Again, for mostly just running around and stuff, I'm not going to use her burst a lot anyway. So I do think it's actually a workable set normally, because I think, like, how many shots does it take to kill a thing, right? And for me, like, the easiest way to just set up just killing random-ass treasure hunters and shit is just, like... Is there an enemy over here I can kill? No, I already killed them. It's just to shoot them, right? Not doing all the setup and stuff. So since I'm not doing Abyss with her at this point, it's just easy to just do this, right? So I just do that, and then what is it? Oh wait, I should use her skill. That's the Shimenawa bonus. Of course, it doesn't crit. 34 with Shenna, so
Unleash.
If we add in Shenna, we have a borderline usable Ganyu.
Blink. Next on the agenda.
Oh, he hit him.
Over here.
What? Did she just iframe that? Busted. Busted. I'll try it with Mona also here. We go to these robots, usually pretty good. Pretty good kill. How'd you build your Ganyu? Did you do like Blizzard Destroyer or did you do like Wanderers? I'll get a Wanderer set for her. I feel like the Wanderer set is going to be a slow farm.
Next on the agenda. Next on the... Let's go. I'm here.
Okay.
This. Transfiguration. Do your master's
We'll
bidding.
drop that.
Written in the stars.
Freeze. Okay. Oh! He got unfrozen. Okay. So that's fine. That all works. I think that was like 50 with Mona. Alright, so here's what is on my list for today. I haven't done the, I haven't done most of the event shit, actually. I've done a little bit of the boat stuff. Yeah, I mean, I do feel like, I feel like Shenhe is cheating, but I guess if you were running like Melt Ganyu, if you're running Melt Ganyu, you would be doing, right, more than that, and you'd be using Bennett. I feel like Shenhe is like the equivalent of being able to run like Melt Ganyu, but without having to fucking deal with setting up Melt.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
So I haven't done any of the fireworks stuff. Is that what this is? I haven't done... What is this? Oh, this is some of the boat stuff. Yeah. I've done 2 of these. And then... Okay. I'm pretty bad at this, this bullshit. And then this one isn't open yet. Okay. Why don't we start with, This is the fireworks one, right? This is probably the least interesting. I guess we'll do the boat one. Wait. Achieve result 3,000? I failed? I only got 27? Yikes! Okay, let's do it. Alright, we'll do... we'll just take a minute. We'll try to get all these things done. God knows I need the Mora. I'm always so broke. And then I get a new character, and then it's like, okay, I'm broke again. And then why can't you teleport to these? It's the dumbest shit ever. Right, MiHoYo? Tell him, what is the point of having this here? Like, why can't you teleport to it? It's so dumb. It doesn't make any fucking sense. It's like, not really that useful to have a Wave Rider thing that you have to go and then unlock it. It's like, why?
We're way behind schedule.
Like, what good is a form of transportation is if you have to run to get to it anyway? It kind of defeats the point. Okay. I'll take this one. We'll cruise around a little bit. I mean, it really is kind of discouraging. There's plenty of reasons not to pull for new characters, just so that, like, you don't have to pay the resources to build them. Oh my god, come on. There's a weird tension there, right? They try to sell you new characters, and then I think the answer for, like, most people should just be, like, don't pull that many characters, especially if you're free to play, whatever. It's really hard to build them. Like, even just the basics of leveling them is so expensive. It takes so much resin to get them to 90 and shit, and it's like 80 even, like 80 out of 90. It's so resin heavy just to do that before even getting artifacts. Like, the answer is actually usually just like, you shouldn't build them. Your resin is better spent just building like 10 good characters and then stopping there, basically. I mean, why? Look at the auto aim of this thing. Oh, is it? Oh, I didn't expect it. I'm like, I'm trying to shoot these barrels. I guess I shot too early. The AoE is not that heavy or high. Oh, I have to go around? Okay. This is my least favorite event, by the way. This one is really, really dumb. It's maxed. My skill level's maxed. Aim at the turtles, bro. Do I get points for collecting these things? Do I need to be hitting them? There, I got 3,000, which I think was I needed to do, right? Level 49, statue level 9. I mean, it's like, I don't know. There's so many extras now. I mean, there's the new area. I hit max before I even went to the new area, just from like the first few islands in Inazuma. So you should be able to get the max secure level pretty easily. You don't need to get all of the chests. It's more efficient for your time to just do a pretty good coverage of chests on all the areas, because obviously the last straggler chests are going to take you forever to find, right? So you just do like a decent sweep over all of the islands. You should be able to get your Sakura maxed up. Okay. How'd I do? Got it all. Okay. Nailed it. So I gotta do this one again, because I was apparently so bad at this. So bad. That I didn't get enough points. Sweet. Stop judging me.
We're way behind schedule.
I think I'm gonna be working on a video for Toma, not for a Hu Tao, but for other, like there's other uses of Toma. Does anybody use Toma? I'm just curious how people use, like, if you use Toma, how do you use Toma? But I don't think very many people use Toma.
Another test subject.
I think Toma might be like the least used character, probably. I just got Toma's C4, which is actually kind of a big constant. Like, aim at this thing. Come on, man.
Suffocate.
I get my 3K. We did it. Easily. Yunjin for charge attacks. That makes sense. Although you can use Yunjin with Hu Tao already. That's already a better team. Right? Just use like Zhongli, Albedo, or Yunjin. I think setting up the vape stuff like with an Animo swirl is like obviously more damage, but it's just like kind of more tedious. I guess if you like really needed it, I always think that there's like interesting like theory crap things where it's like some of the people who are doing that, it's like unless you're speedrunning, it's just kind of more trouble than it's worth. Like your Hu Tao with Albedo and Zhongli is already just easier to play, less limited in terms of like what auras are on the enemy, and just like plenty of damage and just way more comfortable to play. And it's like, unless your Hu Tao is already fan, it's like, who has Zhongli, Albedo, and Hu Tao on a team, and they're like not clearing Abyss? I don't know. I always think it's like, it's kind of interesting. Like, again, like if you're speedrunning, I get it. You get a min max for speedrunning, but it's just like, I don't know. It's unless there's ever like a reason to be faster, like to do Abyss faster. I mean, I don't know. It's just like all you need to do is enough DPS, right? And I think usually, like if you're not meeting the DPS threshold, you're not killing fast enough, you're probably dying. Probably just it would be faster if you were just able to heal through shit or just shield it. Like I don't know, man. So that's my problem with Toma. I know he is a shielder, but the reason why you would use him is just to apply pyro so you can swirl. I don't know. I just feel like there are easier ways of doing a Hu Tao team. What is this? 3 days? Jesus. Okay. What's up, Zane? Okay, so are we all done with this boat shit? So we got all this boat shit. Okay, the boat shit is done forever, it looks like, right? There's not more of this that opens up. So boat stuff is done. We're done with it. Completely done with boat stuff. Yeah, what teams are you running right now? All 10? It's always funny hearing morning. It's just 3 in the afternoon for me. Okay, so this is a riddle. We'll go solve this riddle. Put my brain to good use. Did I put a marker down? Yeah, that's annoying. There's a good baseline for amount of investment for supports. You definitely want some investment on your supports. There's like really basic things that you need to do for your supports.
It's so nice
like-
to de-stress.
Like some really obvious things for your supports isn't even to maximize their damage. I think the biggest probably screw up I've seen people is they'll run their supports without enough energy recharge. Right? Like if your Bennett doesn't have enough energy recharge, or your Shinku doesn't your Xingqiu, that's how you say it. If your Xingqiu doesn't have enough energy recharge, and then you're not bursting on cooldown, and then therefore you're not vaporizing with your Hu Tao, it like doesn't really matter how much damage he's doing. So it's not that he needs like a bunch of investment. It's like I think energy recharge is the first thing you need to make sure you have dialed in on your supports, right? Having enough energy recharge on your Mona, if you're using Mona, having enough energy recharge on your like Bennett, your Xingqius, right? That should be like the first thing you worry about before you worry about their damage. Right, the supports who like their goal isn't to do damage necessarily. You should make sure, right? Yeah, so like a team like where your Diluc is heavily invested, your Xingqiu doesn't need to be super invested. What's up, Drifty? Again, your goal is to have your Xingqiu always have their burst up, right? So you can constantly be vaporizing with Diluc.
Feel the heartbeat of the world.
Zhongli doesn't need a ton of investment. Zhongli can be the last one you invest in. Child Shangling. So like, and Shangling is a good example of actually what I think some people call support. Some people do call her a main DPS. Some people do call her like a sub DPS or upfield DPS. But like your Shangling does need massive investment. Your Kazuha does need like a lot of elemental mastery. Oh, you're good, Lemon. I think it's just like important to like note that when you talk about investment, the thing that matters is like the right kind of investment, right? Again, like Shangling, hey, congrats on getting Ganyu. That's awesome. Like your Shangling is I think pretty frequently run with too little energy recharge, and so you'll end up delaying her burst by like 10 seconds or some shit while you're funneling energy. Like keep in mind, like if your Shangling is doing 10% more damage with one set, but you've delayed her burst by 20%, right? Because you don't have enough energy recharge, you'd be better off running lower damage so you can keep her burst going. Right? Because you're delaying child, you're delaying everything else, you're delaying your own damage. So again, energy recharge is the most overlooked thing, I think, when you're building your side characters besides your main DPS. They're off field, they're not getting as much energy, and so they're like the least likely to have their burst up ready to go. And so I think just making sure you have your energy dialed in is is my number one tip, I think, for people. And you can structure your teams to do that too, right? Like, I know that my Jean runs low energy recharge, but I always run Jean with Kazuha, who also doesn't have like a ton of energy recharge, right? And I currently run them both with Raiden, so it's even better, right? I mean, you can know like how much energy recharge you'll need on your characters. I know that like 116 is not like a lot, but I'm using Shimenawa on her, so I don't need like a ton. But it's like my Mona. My Mona has 187 energy recharge. This does mean that she does less burst damage, but it's like I need her burst up, right? I run 170 energy recharge on Shenhe, which does mean I could have more attack with her, but I have enough energy recharge running on her on a triple cryo team, right? Just getting enough energy recharge, I think, is just like 160 on Kokomi, bare minimum, and I often run her double Electro or with Xing Cho. And then if you look at like Uemiya, I know she doesn't need energy recharge because her burst is like secondary for me. I'm okay with not bursting every rotation with her. Typically do it every other to make sure she has 15 for Shimenawa at the other end, right? My Sarah's got 160 when I run her with Raiden, that's enough, right? Just making sure your energy recharge is high enough, right? I have C2, Ito, so this is enough, right? 200 energy recharge on my Yunjin, right? Again, like it isn't helpful to run Yunjin on your team if she's not buffing every single rotation, right? So it's better to sacrifice some of her defense, some of her crit, whatever, to make sure she has enough energy to burst, right? Yeah. Pretty much that, I'd say. Again, just a summary, right? My Bennett, right? I have Skyward Blade. I even could swap out. I could give him an Kill of Avonia or whatever. But I run Skyward on him because I don't like to have to funnel energy to him, right? Having 300 energy recharge on him means I can just cycle my burst with him, right? Which speeds up my rotations. 250 energy recharge with the Fav bow, right? Goro's always got his burst up. Again, just always, right? I run a lot on her because I run her support build. And I assume that even if her bunnies don't blow up, she can still get her burst up, right? Again, just don't overlook energy recharge, that's all I'm saying. And that's why the 4-piece emblem is good, right? It kind of forces you to like build some energy recharge. Not attempted, okay. It's like the first time I've like recognized what the symbol is. I don't know which way it's like right side up though. It's a little awkward to use on controller. I know it's the Geo thing. It looks like the Geo thing. It seems it's the Geo thing. Oh, wait, what is this? Oh, I did not know you could do that. What? Maybe I should read the tutorials. So I can move them independently? Oh! Well, that makes more sense. I was like, this doesn't seem to be rotating very well. Now it makes more sense. It is really awkward to use. Okay, on joystick. How is it on mobile? Is it easier on mobile? Feeling like it's just a little awkward. We did it. Time spent. Wow, was that 1 second and half a second? 1.5 seconds? Is that fast? What the fuck is this? Oh, that looks like a shape. But what? Oh, that looks like a shape. Well, okay. Nailed it. Nailed it. Alright, what do we think this is? That looks like it would go like that, right? That seems like, I don't know what it is, but it seems like it goes like that. We can't move it up and down? We can only rotate? Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. What is it? What is I can't tell what the picture is. Okay, so it seems like we want that, like this, and then we want to rotate the other one to match. That makes sense. Sort of makes sense. I feel like I know what I'm trying to make here. Sort of. Like a circle. I'm trying to make a circle of some sort. Like one continuous circle. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Oh, that is so close. Okay, I was like, come on, what's up, Samuel? Oh, it's like, give it to me, man. We clearly had it. Amora, it's a me. It's Amora. Alright. 3 days. Come on. Alright, someone's gonna have to walk me through the fireworks thing, because I don't know what it is. Okay. Let's try this fireworks thing out. Why does this have a thing on it? Done, right? What is... Oh, this is... yeah, okay. Why is there a, Why is there a... Is this different? I'm trying to figure out, like, why is that little red exclamation mark there? What am I missing here? I don't understand. What am I missing? It looks like I have it all done. Why is it... Oh, there's this... God, there's so much menu. Okay. Navigating the menu is very, very annoying on controller, because it's like different buttons, the joystick, the D-pad, it all highlights different shit. Okay. Alright. So I thought I was done. I'm not done. There's more to this. Oh, okay. Interrogation by night. Let's go do it. This seems more fun than the fireworks thing, which I've been putting off. Wait, are we already in one?
Who's there?
Oh!
Right on target.
You can bully me! Stay on us! Transfiguration! Cryoing fate is upon you! Access denied.
The wrong test subject.
Do we even need to use the defense thing on him? I think we're probably good. Let's just kill him.
My will and...
just watch him die. At least we'll hit him with the thing. Get wrecked, guy.
Transfiguration.
Die, homie. Alright, we got him. I feel like they need like a little bit more going on. Is there going to be one with like 5 of those guys? It's just like one. I don't know, man. It's not like a lot to think about.
We're way behind schedule.
Hope at the end there's like some mega treasure hoarder. Alright, where's the next one? What team are y'all using on Ganyu? Do people like running Melt Ganyu? I kind of find Melt Ganyu to be a little bit, like, tedious to use, to be honest. It just takes so much setup. I'm on the North America server. What does this guy do? I feel like this looks like the kind of place where I'd be like missing a chest or something. He's just standing here. Maybe there was a chest here at some point. It's kind of weird that he's just chilling there. What's he doing? Just fucking chilling. Diona's using Noblesse on my team. I am lazy, so one alternative would be to run, I could use Tenacity on Mona, but I find, like, that, so running Thrilling Tales with Mona on Tenacity is, like, fine, but, like, my Mona just does decent damage on her own, so, like,
Now it's my turn.
sacrificing her damage when I could just, like, my Mona does just do 50k, like,
Let me scribe.
it doesn't make sense to me because my Mona is highly invested and, like, just does decent damage using Lost Prayer. I'm not even using Witzes, she just does, like, consistent damage. With Emblem, she's C6, like high level burst. Like, to me it doesn't make sense to boost my Ganyu damage. My Ganyu is so much worse than my Mona that it makes sense for me to
Take your
just
true
not.
form. Decided by destiny.
Even when I run, like Ayaka and like Kokomi, I just leave my Kokomi in the clam setup because I'm just lazy.
My will embodied.
You wait.
But yeah, I mean that's something like to be mindful of. Like some people run Tenacity on Fischl, for example, which can boost your Eula damage, and if you're already farming and it's like you don't have a better set for Fischl, it's like not that bad. But once you start like investing pretty heavily in your supports and like your supports can do decent damage, like my Mona loses a lot of damage by running Tenacity and Thrilling Tales, right? So if you're like, she's not going to do a lot of damage, okay, but like a 60k burst is like, I'd have to boost Ganyu by an additional 60k to do it, which isn't going to happen with my current Ganyu build. The more heavily invested your Ganyu is, or your Ayaka, the more it makes sense to sacrifice your supports DPS to boost them more, right? By running Tenacity or running whatever. But, like, let's say my Mona does 20k with Thrilling Tales and Tenacity equipped as opposed to the Emblem set. Then it's like, you know what I mean? You're just changing the color of your damage from blue to light blue. Going from a good Mona burst to a stronger Ayaka burst or whatever, but it's like you're just losing damage there. So, I do think it's important to calculate your team damage, and sometimes it makes sense to sacrifice your support damage to boost your main DPS damage, and sometimes I think it doesn't. makes sense to do that, right? So, again, in my case, I run Mona with just a DPS build. If you ran, again, like, Kokomi does make sense to run her, like, Thrilling Tales and Tenacity Millith. I just run her Clam all the time because it's, like, a little bit of passive AoE damage from the Clam set, but also I'm just lazy. I mostly am just lazy. I don't like jitting her set out every time. I don't even put Thrilling Tales on my Kokomi. Again, this is like one of those things where it's like, the amount of effort you need to put in, it's like if I'm speedrunning Abyss, I'm not gonna speedrun using Kokomi usually, right? I'm gonna speedrun using Mona. So if I'm like, I never really need to put Thrilling Tales on Kokomi, but if you do, then like do it. But like, to me, it's just not worth the hassle. So I always just leave the Moon Glow on and leave the Clam set on, which is like her best set if you're running her on field, like Taser or something. I'm just too lazy to swap out. Yeah, I mean, my current Diona build is kind of it's a semi DPS build. It's still low investment, but right, your normal Diona build is like HP, 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 or maybe energy recharge, HP, HP. But you'll see like my Diona has mostly crit stats. Like look, my Diona has like a 42% crit value HP stance. So it's actually a lot of crit value on that stance. The decent out here, she does need a lot of energy recharge still. Not the best circlet, but like, you know, I'm running sack bow still, so I can do double pause. I can show you how much mine does, and I guess I'll do this one first. But you see, I turned her into like a semi. It's just free damage. Like turning it down is just a waste. If you need the shield, obviously, but like, you know. Oh, I already did this one. What am I doing here? No, cancel, abandon. I thought this is what I was needing. Yeah, and also if you also keep in mind that you're using Xing Cho, right? Like Xing Cho's damage reduction applies to the damage before the shield, right? So she's already getting a stronger shield from that, right? So she really doesn't need all that HP. And again, for me, my Diona was running at level 70, so to make up my my damage, like by losing my HP goblet and HP circlet, I just leveled her to 80 instead. Thanks, Banana. And if it still feels like, again, this is the thing where it's like you can change the build, but you can also, like, you can level her up more, right? Base HP goes up 500 if I just ascend, right? If I just ascend her, and she gets more cryo damage, which is even more pod damage. So instead of, if I need more HP, it'll be easier for me to just level her up as opposed to changing her build to do less damage, right? So just keep in mind, if you're like me and you're running a level 70 or even level 60 Diona because you're running low, like level supports, with your running like Shenhe, I think it's worth it to build her HP cryo crit, and then just level her up more, right? Replace the HP artifacts with just leveling her up. Again, you get that additional cryo bonus. It's just like free damage, right? Where is this last one? Over there? Really? Okay. I'll show you my Diona with and without, like, Mona's damage. If I can find an enemy. Here's an enemy. Did he tell us also have cryo resistance? This one? So I know not to shoot him. That one does 36. Oh, okay, they don't. So here is. So it does 18 on its own.
Think you can bully me?
And then they crit for 8,000. Very pleasing. And then just having this backup Diona for 10k crits is just pretty pleasing. Why? How is he blocking it? Bro.
My will embodied.
Access denied.
Can we set up a melt with Ganyu here? No, I missed the barrel. It's okay. I thought that was a barrel, but it was an explosive barrel. Oh yeah, it was 8,000 something without Mona. Let me do Mona real quick.
We're way behind
With
schedule.
Diona. And that was also without Shenhe's burst, actually, too. Let me do this. So why don't we do...
Now it's my
By
turn.
ordinance divine.
this,
Obey.
this,
Written in the stars.
this, and then...
Think you can bully me?
I missed it. What did it hit for?
Special.
Jab and cross.
Let me
Take
strike.
two to
Manifest. Sketch.
That's what this defense buff.
Fate is upon you. Cryo incarnate. Take your truth.
Think you can bully me?
Casual 13.
wait.
What is it? Did they all crit? If they all crit and they all hit for like 13s, that's that's a decent little nuke for a pretty low investment. I get the box. Okay, so now there's this one. Now we just go around in the boat. I mean, I cleared Abyss without really running an actual DPS by just using Shenhe and like Diona and like Kazuha. There's not like a real DPS on the team, it's just like all supports. And it works just because Shenhe's kind of busted for that. Like it doesn't matter who does the damage, just a great equalizer Shenhe. Pretty great. I think if you missed Shenhe, I think it's okay, because I do think that the beauty of Shenhe wasn't like how big of a buff she is. I think it's just like how new, like she can make new teams. I think like making a Chongyun Kaya team that's level 40 and 50 work in Abyss for me was like a pretty good demo for me. Just like, it actually just makes like any cryo team work. It isn't that you need Ganyu or like Ayaka to make Shenhe work. It's like the fact that she just works just fine with any cryo DPS. That makes her pretty future-proof to me. And if we ever get like constellations for Aloy that makes her less tedious to use, or if we were to get like a cryo catalyst or whatever, I think she'd be pretty baller for it. Right, like any cryo support can become a cryo DPS because all that matters is their crit stats, basically. Did that? Oh, was I supposed to? Was that like one of those defense guys? Why was there a box of fireworks here? Okay. Is there any more to this boat section? Oh, there's another one. There's two more. Shit. There's a lot of boat stuff, huh? They really want you on this boat. Alright, let's just cruise over then. Is this the one where I gotta blow it up? Still my least favorite. So I like the boat stuff on the Wave Rider stuff and the Golden Apple stuff was, I think, more fun because it was just like the boat was just transportation to like little islands where you would hop off and then kill them, which seemed better to me. Defeat all the treasure hoarders in a specific area as quickly as possible to retrieve your items. Okay. It's a little different. It's a little different. Okay. That's hard. Okay. I mean, if they just die in one hit, that's something. This is like a speed boost, yeah. Does it matter if I blow this stuff up? No. And do I need to actually kill them all or no? Oh, I just needed to kill 5 of them. I'll kill them all. More? Cruising! Alright. I just don't run into that. Seems good. New record. I'm guessing that's gotta be good enough. I'll be shocked if I needed to do that faster. I'll be absolutely shocked. No, we're good. We're good. So far the rewards seem pretty solid. It's like 90k from each thing. That's good. It's decent. Of course. They make me come all the way out here and then I gotta go back there? Bro, are you serious? Bro, are you serious right now? Who are these guys? Okay. Alright, I guess we gotta go back that way. Which one was it again? Anticipating the okay, this is the one. So I guess I gotta go to that Wave Rider there. Yeah, I still haven't done the fireworks
We're
thing.
way behind schedule.
I haven't even started that one. Like, why is there I can't get through there? I gotta go all the way around this thing? Are you serious? Are you serious right now, game? Why did they put the Wave Rider thing on that side then? Fucking thing. So far this team seems like okay. I think obviously this team would be Venti instead of Shenhe normally for your Morgana team, but I just think that like I think the Morgana team fell off, man. I don't think it's useful anymore. I just like, where are you using it? Someone tell me, if you're still using Morgana, tell me where you use it. And if it's not like floor 9 and 10 of Abyss only, I'll be shocked. I just don't think anyone is finding a lot of good use for it. So this team seems actually more practical to me. This team doesn't require melt to get set up. It works on like anything. Mona's freeze extension on her Omen doesn't work, but it's still, you still have 5 seconds. It's still fine. You could run like Kazuha instead of Mona, but I think freeze is still useful for like repositioning Ganyu. I think so far this is my preferred Ganyu team so far. And I can even run Shimenawa on Ganyu because there's enough cryo particles to make it work. I can actually still burst with her. Like I can start with the burst.
Another test. Freeze.
Correct. What was the point of that? Okay. So I already have everything done. I just gotta get to the end. That's it. Okay. So this will be the hardest part. I'm stuck. Okay. For freeze. For enemies that can be frozen. Obviously, if she were running Blizzard Strike, it'd be even better, but whatever. Kazuha does help with the grouping and stuff, but you also have a little bit of grouping from the taunts. I mean, in theory, they will group a little bit. But it's kind of like, do I want to have the option to freeze or do I want to have the option to group up? In which case, it's kind of like it's kind of a wash on this team. Right, so like Kazuha would give a damage buff, but so does Mona, right? Mona gives 60% damage bonus, which is probably about on par with Kazuha's Viridith and Venerer Shred and his elemental damage bonus, right? Probably roughly the same. But then it's like I can actually start because I have Shimenawa. I need to get the energy back now. But I can do this. I mean, they're all gonna die actually too fast. Can't actually do any prep. Everything will die in one hit, basically. If I just use Kazuha, basically I don't even need to use anybody else. Kazuha will just kill everything in one skill use anyway.
Take your truth.
Another test subject. That tingle?
Okay. So the fireworks thing. Is that the only thing we got left? I think so. Oh no! With more than 90 seconds remaining? We were too slow! Oh shit! Oh no! Oh no! We were too slow. I was too confident. Oh no, my hubris. I was like, wow, this was easy. Little did I know I am trash at
Next
this
on the
game.
agenda.
Okay, so I got a speed run because I don't have to pick anything else. Like I don't have to pick up any of the objects or kill any of the guys. I just have to get to the end, right? Just reach the destination with more than 90 seconds remaining. That's all I need to do. I don't need to defeat opponents. I don't have to Yeah, just have to get there fast. What's up, Dream World? Is it? I actually think it was about the same. I usually do it at the
What's
same
on the
time.
agenda?
3 o'clock my time, 3 o'clock Pacific. I know I've mentioned this a couple times in like various streams. I am starting a new job next week, and that will probably make my schedule change a little bit. Probably more like a 6 p.m. It's like 3 hours later than I normally do. I'll have to change it up, and I hope that doesn't make it impossible for people to join the stream. But obviously, I don't really have a choice. I don't know if I can pick this stuff up, but I guess I'll just kind of skip the guys mostly. I just have to get to the end, right? Oops. I don't know. How did I manage to do that? There we go. We got it. 20 seconds to spare. Easy. Okay, now that we have, what, 3 days for that. Okay. Alright. Quality. Okay, so now we just have this. Use the launch tube gadget in your inventory. Select smelt. Okay. In the Flame Plume Starter Flowers Production Challenge, you will find many of the smelting parameters. So I just gotta time the bars. I guess I just probably do them one at a time. Okay. Okay. And then other effects of smelting techniques. Each smelting will also consume a certain amount of the launch tube's firepower value. Change the status. When firepower is at medium or full fire, a single smelting will require medium and large bonus. Whatever. Okay. We'll just try it. Okay. Let's go somewhere. Let's go somewhere chill and make some fireworks. I feel like, where would we launch these from? Do I need to buy anything? Can I use them anywhere? Why don't we do it up here? Oh, well, perfect spot. Look who it is. I didn't even know she was here. I was like, this will be a scenic spot.
Ah, you've arrived. I've made all the necessary preparations and even packed some handmade snacks. Oh, that reminds me. I've also prepared some launch tubes made by Pungi. I hope the Adepti will like them. Is there anything else I should bring? Good. In that case, let's first pay Madame Ping a visit in the city
Oh,
before
is this
heading
the
out
quest? I thought, okay, so is this the to be continued part of the quest? Oh, I was like, okay. This was the perfect spot for doing fireworks, okay. Oh yeah, it is, it's open now. Okay, I didn't even think to look at it. Okay. Alright, but let's make some fireworks first. I want to launch them off while I'm here. Also, man, you look at this game, and you look at, like, the draw distance and the quality of it, and you look at, like, the new Pokemon game that came out recently, and it's just, Jesus Christ, man. The game looks so fucking bad. Looks so trash. This is a game where you're like, oh, that actually is very nice scenery. And this game's a couple of years old now. Okay, I'm gonna make some fireworks. How do I do it? I use the object, that's right. Here we go. Do I have any? No, okay. I was like, do I start with any? Okay, so I gotta smelt. Okay, so press to select the parameters that you need for smelting. Well, oh shit. I don't understand. What am I doing here? I'm just hitting the X button. I don't understand. Oh, technique. What's up, Red? Oh, this reminds me a lot of like Final Fantasy XIV crafting. Obtained from the production challenge, mountain clouds let down the golden rain. Okay, so I unlocked new. Okay. So like this one, I'd want to change it to like nitpicker, right? What? That was what? This parameter's quality will increase moderately. Oh no, I wanted nitpicker. The name nitpicker does not. That doesn't mean. Damn it! How do I go back? How do I go back? Yeah, let's skip that. Okay, let's start this over here. Hang on. We want to start with this one, the nitpicker, which is somehow the bigger one. Okay, and then I'll do it twice. Overshot. Bullshit. So is it like random? Okay. That one was perfect. And then this one will use this little guy. So we gotta get like an ability that like subtracts the smelt or something, right? Quality rating. Is that good? Is that good? Okay. Do I have unlimited of this, or how does this work? Is this unlimited? Do I keep making them? Meticulous. Okay, the parameter's quality will increase moderately to greatly. And during a single smelting, the two adjacent parameters will also receive a slight to moderate increase. Okay, so I'm guessing two adjacent means I want to do it here. And if I do this one, yeah, okay, easy. Oh, look at that. Okay. That's pretty good. So I need like, so that's like, if I do the little guy, it's gonna be too much still, right? I feel like I need to stop here. Complete smelting. New record. What's up? Okay, let's make a new one here. Okay. So I feel like that's a good, efficient use, right? So this one, during single smelting, okay. And this one is just like a really big one. So why don't we start with this one? Okay, that worked out okay. Let's do this little one here. Perfect. That was this, I think, a flawless. That's like literally perfect, right? 3,000? That's gotta be the max, right? Yeah. Oh, okay, so I think I just want to get them all to perfect if I can, right? This parameter's quality will increase slightly by 3 to 6 times. Let's just try it. Let's see what that does. Like, what? 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 No. No, no, no. What the hell was that? The fuck was that? Okay, let's do this. Okay, that looks pretty good. I think this is perfect, right? Yeah, sweet. Killing it. Killing it! And then what's this? Well, it's kind of cool, I think. Color, size. Why would you not make it just the biggest? Why would you not? Height? I don't know what that means here. Okay. What color though? Red? So are these limited or unlimited? If I use it, is it gone? Wait. Oh, I'm confused. Hang on. What am I smelting here? What are these? Why can't I use them? I'm really confused. What? Why am I only able to use? What? I don't understand. Okay, what does it mean when I smelt the fireworks here? If I can't use them? What? Where do I use them? Well, then what does it mean to smelt them? What does this do? Am I not making them by smelting them? That doesn't really make sense to me. Oh, what does this mean? Low flame, no bonus, medium flame. What? I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Does that just change randomly? Okay, so that is something that was on Final Fantasy XIV's crafting too. I don't understand why I can't use them. What? This doesn't make any sense to me. Unless these ones are bonus ones, and it'll shoot the other ones. Alright, let's make it nighttime. I'll just try it and see what it looks like. Okay. Fireworks set off intervals. Okay, maybe the other ones are just in here. Let's just start it. Oh shit. No, the other ones just aren't there. What? This makes no fucking sense. I'm sorry. What? Where are they? What is going on here? I can't deploy. I literally just deployed here. What do you mean I can't deploy here? What? Okay. Okay. Alright, hang on. Someone tell me what is going on. Why? What does it mean to smelt the fireworks? Does this mean I get to use these? Are these fireworks I get to use? And if so, why can't I use them? Where do they go? I did this, and I still have. This is the one I bought. Are they in my inventory somewhere? No. I can go buy other ones, probably, right? From somewhere? I don't remember where. Where did I buy them from? Here? Or is it the event shop? I can't remember. It doesn't really make sense to me. I so far have a pretty continuous critique of this game that the menu systems are almost entirely completely confusing. Where is the fucking thing? Come on. Okay. Is this it? Okay, so I have to claim it from the fucking store. Okay. So I think this means I got it. Like, why would you need to claim it from the store? What's the point of this step? Okay. So there we go, okay. Use the launch tube gadget. Yeah, okay. Alright, this is actually a better spot to do it anyway. Okay, let's do it here. Let's do it maybe from this middle part? I mean, this seems like the best spot to do it, right? That thing looks fucking sweet. Okay. Okay, so let's start with the first one. Then we'll throw this one, and then we'll end with the Dodoko. I feel like the Dodoko is the grand finale, right? Maybe we should. No, let's remove it. Let's do. And then we'll do the Dodoko. Wrap it up with the Dodoko. Again, this like the most. Okay, here we go. That's plan one. Do we need? How long of a gap should we have? One is the minimum. Set off interval. Let's go fast. Delay 5 seconds. We don't need to be waiting 10 seconds. Alright, let's see what it looks like. Okay. Wait, doesn't it repeat? Isn't it supposed to repeat? Isn't that one of the options? Repeated set off round? What does this mean? Is this not? I thought that meant it was gonna repeat. Okay, but wait, we can customize them now, right? Yeah, here we go. Okay. I feel like we want... They all should just be the biggest, right? Height. Oh, spread even. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Sparse. What color? It was purple. We want to like make it maybe more like yellow. Boom. It's kind of a nice little touch here. So that one's yellow. Why don't we make this one more like blue, like light blue? Okay, liking it. Size obviously we're gonna make it as big as it can go, right? Make this one actually a little bit lower. Spread. Let's make this one a little tighter. Okay, let's see what this looks like now. And then let's prepare this thing. Maybe it didn't repeat because I didn't have it full. I guess. Let's try. Okay, so does it repeat or no? I don't understand. Repeat set off rounds. Oh, I should make this. Okay, I see. It does repeat, but you need to not make it at one. Okay. Alright. Let's do that. This will be a long one. That one fucking rules, man. Wait, can multiple people set off fireworks at the same time? Oh, and they're like, there's actually like volume to the fireworks. I thought they were like kind of sprites, but if you're in on them, you can tell that they're actually volumetric fireworks. That's actually pretty wild. That's pretty cool. I can't remember where I bought. Where did I buy them? Yeah, now I want to buy all the fireworks. What's up, Dex? What the fuck, what? Hey, welcome back, Lemon. Okay, so we have Mora, we have Bennett's thumb, a heart. What the fuck? What is this? Wanman feast? It was like food. These are cool. Okay, I'm buying all these. I don't care about leveling characters anymore. I'm in it for aesthetic. I guess I can buy these though. You don't need to level up. I guess I can just probably buy the whole shop at this point. Almost. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I've not been doing my teapot. And these are the battle ones, which you can't do yet. Okay, I'm excited for that battle. I don't know if it's co-op or not. Probably not. But, let's do a... A revised and upgraded fireworks show. Okay, now we have so many. Is this a winged one? I feel like this one we should make animo colored, right? Probably. Kind of already is, right? We're gonna make it green. Obviously, we're gonna make it as big as possible. Height. I want to make this one a little higher up. I feel like the shape one's a little bit easier to see that they're higher up. Rotation. I don't. Okay, I'll just rotate it a little bit for the heck of it. Okay. So that's. Oh, it is guava. That is so dumb. Okay, so that's guava. So we want this to be like probably orange, right? Kind of guava colored. Let's make this obviously as big as possible. I'll make this like we'll keep that a little lower. And then okay. I feel like all these are like reddish colored, right? It's a heart. Okay. Size. Obviously, we'll make it really big. Keep that one a little bit lower. Okay. Okay. And two more? Damn, okay. Smelt. Let's make this almost like fuchsia. Okay, we'll make this high up. Okay, log on in. And then rotate this one. And then last Mora, we'll keep the colors pretty faithful. We'll make this like yellow. Size, make this one. This one doesn't have to be quite as big. We'll make it a little smaller. Height, we'll keep this one kind of low. We'll actually lower that one a little bit even. Okay, let's see. Let's put it all together. What do we get? Let's do plan 2 here. Let's start with a basic, and we'll sandwich with basic ones, right? Let's do okay, basic, Tamora, basic, boom, boom. Just throw them in at random, basically, at this point. Do we get... I think they're all there. Slime. I think they're all in there. Okay. Let me do... I think that's all good. Let's do it. Okay. This is the dumbest thing ever. And I kind of love it. This is better than the boat stuff. Okay, that Mora one was pretty sweet. Oh, that height gets pretty high, damn. When is the Miss Flitter rerun? Man, I'm guessing. If I had to guess, I would guess Miss Flitter rerun after next patch. My guess is next patch is Raiden Kokomi Yay, and the one after that I would bet would be Ayaka Kazuha. And I don't know, man. Maybe Ayato? 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 Whatever you pronounce it. I think Venti needs to come up though at some point. So I don't know where you slip Venti in.
It's so nice to de-stress.
Um, hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're due for Venti rerun though. I mean, I guess we've gone like a year without characters getting a rerun, and Venti's already had a rerun, right? So I don't know. Yeah, that would be the one after, right? So that would be like, yeah. So then you could maybe get Kazo even after that, because I don't know if I mean I was I don't know if they would run 2 anime after we got a patch with like 18 Geo characters in it. But they might run. They might run Venti with Kazuha, but I don't know. Would that be a lot? I mean, I feel like that's different than the Geo teams because you typically don't run Kazuha with Venti. Yeah. I mean, running Venti and Windbloom makes a lot of sense. You could calendar that out. I feel like Windbloom is. I think you could figure that out. It does make sense to run him with Windbloom. But maybe they would run Kazuha. I mean, it is Windbloom, so maybe you would run 2 Animo for the wind event. You run an Animo patch. You could, I mean, you could imagine a triple fucking Animo patch, a Venti Kazuha run with like, I don't know, some 4-star Animo they haven't released yet. Maybe we get an Animo patch. If you know what you're doing, C6 Bennett opens up a lot of good possibilities. I love C6 Bennett. I currently have really very few teams where I'm ever like, oh, I wish I didn't have C6 Bennett. There's been a couple of times when I like want to run a meme build, but it's very rare. It's very rare. Do we need another polearm character? It does seem like we need an Animo to battery Xiao. I think Sucrose works, but Sucrose only works because she's a good battery for Xiao and she can help group or whatever. But like Sucrose thrives in like when she can give elemental mastery that actually matters and is useful to other characters and other teams. And running Sucrose in non-Xiao teams makes more sense to me. Running Jean with Xiao makes sense. But then it's like, I don't know, man. It feels like Xiao needs something. I feel like what Xiao needs is like an Animo shielder. But I guess you could just run Zhongli. It does seem like even the weapon banner, the best user of this Vortex Vanquisher in the game is probably Xiao. Yeah, I don't know if Animo MC works for Xiao. It kind of seems like you'd rather run Electro MC for Xiao, just to battery him up real quick. I don't think Animo MC is like a great battery for Xiao. But I think Electro MC could probably work better for Xiao. Because again, the problem with Xiao is getting his burst back right away, right? But I mean, like, it does kind of seem like Xiao's intended to run with Zhongli. Because again, it does seem like this weapon this weapon is really only useful on Xiao. It's not even that good on Xiao. It's just fine on Xiao. But if you're running Xiao with Zhongli, this weapon is decent. I don't know if it's like best in slot, but it's pretty high. It's probably like second or third. It's probably pretty close to his other options. I would bet it's like third place to Homa and Jade Spear, and it's probably just like barely behind. If you're using Zhongli, right? Because Xiao does need a lot of attack because it gets a lot of bonus damage. I mean, it's not that different from Jade Spear. It just doesn't have crit on it. But because he sends with crit, it's not that big a deal. So like, if you're assuming that Xiao needs to run with Zhongli, is it okay with Shenhe? The problem with it is building up the stacks. Typically, unless you're running some sort of weird main DPS Shenhe. Like you end up like, so you have to scoring hits, right? And you have to, I think you probably have to be on field in order to do it. And since you have to be on field to trigger it, it's not very good for Shenhe. If you're running Diona and you want to attack a couple times, it's fine. Um, but there are better out. Between like, if you already have it, you can run it. It's fine. Definitely don't pull for it for Shenhe. And then if you have like Skyward Spine, just use Skyward Spine on Shenhe. It's so much better on her than this. Just run Skyward Spine. What was the other question about Pride or Wolf's Gravestone? If you're running,
Be off work this
so
early?
basically what I run on Beto is this. Um, I I would get a slight benefit if I ran Wolf's Gravestone. I just think this weapon looks better. But what I usually do is, so if I run around a team with with only her as the only Electro, this is already kind of low with 180. You basically need like 200 energy recharge. So in my opinion, if you're gonna run Beto as the only Electro character, you probably want to run Skyward Pride and get like 200 energy recharge. Um, if you're running Beta with 2 Electro, then you can run her low energy recharge with like Fischl, and then Wolf's Gravestone is typically better. Yeah, no. But if you're just using Wolf's Gravestone, the same thing is probably just true there. It does also mean that you could, in theory, run like an energy recharge stands on Beta using Wolf's Gravestone, but typically there's not usually need to run Beto in the middle. It's like either you run her with very low energy recharge and try to parry and get Fischl in there for battery, in which case Wolf's Gravestone will be better. Um, or you might need the energy recharge, and if you need the energy recharge, then you should run Skyward Pride, right? Again, that's something I was talking about earlier. The biggest DPS loss you're going to have with Beto isn't going to be the damage difference between Skyward Pride and Wolf's Gravestone. The difference would be like, is your Beto's burst not up for a rotation? If your Beto misses an entire rotation, then you would need your Wolf's Gravestone to be doing double damage, which it just doesn't do, right? You know what I'm saying? So like, energy recharge important. So there are times when I use Beto with Skyward Pride, even though I have Wolf's Gravestone. And again, the only reason I don't use Wolf's Gravestone is because I don't want to spend the money to level it up. I think it's an ugly weapon. It's a slight gain over R5 Akuamaru. It's actually barely a gain on Akuamaru, and I think the gain is actually not on Beto. The gain is on the team damage. When the Wolf's Gravestone procs, it ends up being a damage gain for the team. But I think the Kuwamaru actually does more damage than the Wolf's Gravestone. It certainly scales better if you use an attack buffer with like Bennett. This has an attack. This has an attack bonus also, but the difference being that there's a huge burst damage bonus on this. Right? On the teams I usually run around, it's like over 60%. Right? And then this does about as much damage as Serpent Spine for me. If that makes it like different, right? So like these two are about on par, right? Serpent Spine and Akuamaru. And both of them scale better than Wolf's Gravestone when you're using an attack buffer like Bennett or Sarah. Serpent Spine is typically slightly better, but again, I think it's ugly. I think it is ugly. It's like an ugly weapon, but it isn't that much better. It's just you know, it's just like the crit is easier to build around, but you also need attack, right? It's easier to build. Easier to build. I just think it's ugly. Those little sword things hovering around, I can't fucking deal with it. It's disgusting looking. But yeah, I think you might want to run Skyward Pride, basically.
There is still a lot left to
Again,
do.
4-piece emblem, Skyward Pride, 180 minimum energy recharge. That's the bare minimum on that team. Solo Electro. You're still probably gonna have to like funnel some particles to her somehow, like a Favonius weapon on another character or something. The team that I would run her with like solo Electro, it would be like Yoimiya, Beto, Yunjin, Goro, and Goro running Fav. And then I still have to struggle. I probably end up triggering Fav with Goro and then funneling those Fav particles to Beto even. And I still end up probably delaying my rotation a little bit to do that. Unless there's like multiple mobs. But because I run Beto when there are multiple mobs, it's actually somewhat reasonable to run her with the solo Electro with 180 energy recharge. Like in Abyss floor 12, 3 in the first side, it's pretty easy to get her burst up. And Beto sucks single target anyway, so like just use Fischl if it's single target. Okay, so that's the event stuff. Did I get the event stuff done? I think we did. I think we're good. We all caught up on event stuff. Looking pretty good here on event stuff, bros. I think we're all done with it. Okay. 3 days looks like the next shit opens up. And that's when this opens up. So when is that? Is that the weekend? Is that Sunday? Or is that Monday? Friday, Saturday? Should be Sunday, it looks like, right? I do plan on streaming on Sunday already, so that's good. So I'll probably stream the battle stuff on Sunday. We'll catch up then. No stream tomorrow. Probably not Saturday, but then yeah, I think I'll stream next on Sunday, which would be my usual time. Monday I will probably also stream at the usual time. It'll be starting like after the 1st of February will be when I will have to change my stream times. So hop in the Discord. I'm gonna be wrapping up the stream here. But hop in the Discord. I'll give an update there about when I'll stream, and then I'll get a better like sense of when my new stream schedule will be starting after the 1st. So fun hanging. My next vid will be about probably Toma. I might post some shorter videos in between there, but I'm working on a slightly longer thing. There's I think a good use for Toma that I think is kind of overlooked, and I want to just make a video about that. So if you do use Toma, tell me about it in the Discord. I'm curious how people are using him. Other than like Hu Tao, which I actually think he's not that good on a Hu Tao team. But if you are using it, let me know. I am curious to hear how people are using him. But I found a good use for him for me. I might build him when I have the resources, like full EM, and use him in some overload squads. And I'll pop the video up pretty soon about it. I was messing around with it, and the damage won't be there, but like the use case is there for like crowd controlling and just like the way his ICD works with overload is different than how it works with vaporize, which makes him a much better overload user than it does a vaporize user. And I'll explain that in the video too. But all right, hang out in the Discord. I will catch you at the next stream this weekend. Take it easy. Peace.